Namandam, 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 namandam.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today at the Buddhist Church of Oakland for our spring Higan service. My name is Hondo Lobley. I will be the chairperson for today. Spring Higan commemorates the vernal or spring equinox when day and night are equal. This is a special time in Japanese Buddhism. It is a time when we can study Buddhism as winter turns to spring. So let's begin our service with Sutra chanting. Today we will chant Sanbutsuge on page 22 in the small purple book and page 79 in the large purple book. The words will also appear on the screen. Thank you.
Namandam, 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 namandam. Kogen gigi ijin mugok nyoze enmyo muyotosha nichigatsumani shuko enyo kai shitsu onpei yunyaku jumok nyorai yogen chosemurin shogaku daion koru jippo Kaimon Shojun Sanmai Chie Itokumuryo Shushoke Jintai Zennen Shobutsu Hokai Gujin no Kugo Gaitai Mumyo Yokunu Seson Yomu Nino Shishi Jin Tokumuryo Kukun Kodai Chie Jinmyo Komyo Iso Shindo Daisen Ganga Sabuts Zai Shoho Kado Shoji Mifugedatsu Fusejoi Kainin Shojin Nyoze Sanmai Chie Ijo Gosei Tokubutsu 不行志願一切空空一切大安決し有物百千億万無量大小春行五者供養一切使徒成仏不尿具道検証不客頻尿五者小仏世界不不可け無種節道光明師匠変師匠国如是精進異人難女両が差別国土第一五種奇妙道場超絶国如内容任務闘争ガト愛民道達一切実法来生心熱症状意図が国経楽安穏好物神妙是が心象発願の非力少々欲実法世尊知恵無下上領子孫知が信用軽量心死食毒中が行精進忍住不敬ナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブ願にしく毒平等性一切道も大心往生安楽 Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda, 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 namanda.
Okay. Next, let's sing Gatha, Higan I, composed by Seigen Yamaoka and Hiro Imamura on page 190 in the large purple book.
The purest time in nature's realm, in the early spring and fall. These are the days when hearts of life become one with self and all. In the spring, the gentle breezes, in its most sustaining way, lifts our longing spirits beyond the toils of life. The purest time in nature's realm, in the early spring and fall. These are the days when hearts of life become one with self and all. The autumn sky, its golden haze, in its radiant splendor, tells our searching heart the flow of nature's ways. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo.
And next, let's recite the Golden Chain 2 in the large purple book.
Page 15.
Page 15, thank you.
You might have it memorized, but if not, you can go to page 15 in the big purple book. Recite along with me. Golden Chain 2. I am a link in the Buddha's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I must keep my link bright and strong. I will try to be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will try to think pure and beautiful thoughts, to say pure and beautiful words, and to do pure and beautiful deeds, knowing that on what I do now depends not only my happiness or unhappiness, but also that of others. May every link in the Buddha's golden chain of love become bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda.
We will now have our Dharma talk from Reverend Harry Gyokyo Bridge.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Spring Higan service. There we go, Spring Higan, Buddhist Church of Oakland. This is this kind of special time, the equinox, when day and night are equal. So it's a great time to think about Buddhism, to study Buddhism, and today and in our daily lives. So let's see. We just recited the Golden Chain. And so you might notice in there it says, I will try and be kind and gentle. I will try to think pure and beautiful thoughts. I will try to say pure and beautiful words. I will try to do pure and beautiful deeds. So that word try, right? And so that got me thinking. I've been around. I've been here since at least 25 years. And 25 years ago, I wasn't the minister. I was a student. The minister, Reverend Dr. Seigen Yamaoka. And you see him there on the screen. We just sang a song that he wrote the lyrics to when he was much younger. Here's another picture. There you might recognize Reverend Michael Endo on the left and myself in the middle with different hair. And there's Reverend Yamaoka on the right. It must have been a special service, maybe even Higan, I'm not sure. Here's another one. This is going way back. I believe this is 1999. And so that's over 25 years ago. And there's Yamaoka Sensei on the left and myself on the right. So I've known Yamaoka Sensei for a long time. He passed away last year, or actually 2 years ago now. And when I used to be a student here, we'd be in the back. Remember how like you heard the Kansho ringing? And then after that, there's a pause, and then myself and Reverend Endo, we came out. So I used to do that with Yamaoka Sensei, but I'd be sitting on Reverend Endo's side, and Yamaoka Sensei would be here. And sometimes we'd be standing back there, and he'd go, "Harry, I don't know what I'm going to talk about today." And we're like, wow, really? And then we'd come out, but then he'd get up and he'd be like, "There was a boy named Johnny," and blah, blah, blah. And he'd give this amazing Dharma talk, right? And so one of the things I remember him saying during a Dharma talk was, "Just try it. Just try it." I don't remember the context. I think it might have been about trying a new food. How many of you like to try new food you've never had before? How many people really don't like trying something new? It's okay. Yeah, I get it. I get it. And yet, I'm kind of like with Yamaoka Sensei. I think, just try it, right? Give it a try. And actually, what I've learned, don't give up after the first try. Because sometimes you eat something and you're like, "Ugh, what is that?" But if you do a second bite, that blah part disappears. I don't know what that is. It's really interesting, right? So if don't give in on the first bite, just try it again, right? So that's something I remember Yamaoka Sensei saying, and it makes me think of the golden chain. But I'm going to talk about something now. So here's Gary T. Groundhog. You remember Gary T. Groundhog? Here he is, Gary T. Groundhog. So Gary T. Groundhog, there's two things you should know about him. I did a close-up. He used to work for UPS, and he still has his UPS uniform on, right? But he's got a nenju, so he's a Buddhist groundhog. Okay, that's something really important to know. And so he's actually retired several times, and he keeps retiring and going back to work. Some people do that, right? So today he's going to help me with the 6 Paramitas. That's what we do talk about for Higan, the 6 Paramitas, or 6 perfections. So here's the way we normally remember it. Remember? Or before I put that up, can you do it? Grandpa delivers pizza every Monday and Wednesday, right? That's the way Miss Maya Lawrence taught us for like 20 years ago how to memorize the 6 Paramitas. Grandpa delivers pizza every Monday and Wednesday. But Gary wanted to try something different, so we were going to do Gary delivers peanuts every Monday and Wednesday, but he ate all the peanuts before he could deliver them. Groundhogs eat peanuts, apparently. So we just went to, he's going to, thinking about going into a new line of work, so he's got a new little jacket thing that I helped him make, his pizza delivery, right? So Gary wants to try to do pizza delivery. Here's the pizza box. Right, Square Pie guys, they're Old Oakland, right? And so he got that, and he's got his new outfit with the pizza logo on the back, so he can deliver pizza. And so he's going to help us. So it's Gary delivers pizza every Monday and Wednesday. Okay, so let's say that together. Gary delivers pizza every Monday and Wednesday. Then you have to know that the G, you can't just stop there. You have to go to the next step, which is reconstructing the 6 Paramitas: giving, discipline, patience, effort, meditation, and wisdom. Okay, so that the acronym, Gary delivers, it's not really an acronym. Gary delivers pizza every Monday and Wednesday. We can think about that. What is it? Giving, pizza, patience, right? And you can go with each letter. I skipped delivers, right? So you have to kind of remember the saying. So what I thought about as the pizza delivery guy, or pizza delivery groundhog in this case, how would he do that? Right? So if you're delivering pizza and you're thinking about giving, you kind of can't give away the pizza because you'll probably get fired, right? But maybe someone else can't do a shift, and so Gary can be generous and giving and take a shift for someone when they can't go on the job, right? So we do that sometimes when we work, right? How about discipline? You have to be disciplined to deliver pizza, right? You have to know, yeah? Yeah, see? So I think he'd actually be a good pizza delivery groundhog, right? And it takes discipline, right? You have to go to work on time every day when you're working on your work shifts. You have to know what your work shift is. How about patience? Sometimes you might be like, I have to get the pizza out, but it's not ready. So you have to be patient, right? And wait for the pizza to be ready, and then go deliver the pizza. Effort. It's not easy being a delivery person. I never delivered pizza, but I was a delivery person. After college, I delivered tapes. You don't know what tapes are, cassette tapes, right? And so there was a cassette tape duplication company in the Boston area, and so I had to take boxes of tapes and drive them all over the place, right? So I know what it takes. It's a lot of effort. Meditation? I meditate on pizza sometimes. But maybe when he's waiting for the pizza, he can be patient, and instead of getting worried, he can calm himself and meditate. We can practice meditation sometime, maybe. And then wisdom. Yeah, go ahead.
Meditate while eating pizza.
Yeah, you could meditate while eating, but he's delivering, so he shouldn't be eating the pizza. Because then the people who are going to get the pizza, right? Uh-huh.
We still want pizza on Friday.
Then someone else is going to deliver it. Right? So, not only do we have the person delivering the pizza, but the person getting the pizza, right? And so I'm modeling the receiver, right? The person that gets the pizza delivered to them. Look at him; he's like floating, and he's delivering me the pizza. So giving. For me, as the person getting it, I'm the customer, so I can be generous and give him a good tip. Right? Maybe Gary, I could give him peanuts, or give him a bite of my pizza. That's probably not a good idea. With a real person, you don't do that, right? You got to give him a cash tip, right? Discipline, discipline not to eat my pizza too fast, right? Because I tend to eat too fast. Yamaoka Sensei would say, "Harry, you eat too fast," right? And so I have to remember not to eat too fast. So that takes discipline. Otherwise, I'm like, oh, gob, 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 and I just gobble down the pizza. Patience, I have to wait for the pizza to come, right? And so I look kind of surprised in the picture. I couldn't believe how fast it came, right? And I didn't have to wait that long. Effort to eat the pizza with patience, eat it not too fast, right? Meditation, someone was saying I could meditate while I'm eating the pizza. That's kind of an interesting idea. Mindful eating. Right? Instead of thinking about other stuff or looking at my phone or watching TV while I'm eating, I can mindfully eat the pizza, right? And really appreciate the flavors, appreciate how fast it was delivered, appreciate that a groundhog actually delivered it, right? And this appreciation while I'm eating, maybe we could think of as meditation. And then wisdom is probably not to eat so much pizza. I'm going to go with that, right? Or not... Yeah, actually, oh, you're right. Yeah, he's actually good at the delivery because he used to work for UPS. You're right. So it's a perfect job, right? But Buddhism is multi-layered. So that's one way we can think about the paramitas, right? We just did it from the point of view of someone delivering pizza. We just did it from the point of view of the customer receiving the pizza. But that's not all that the paramitas are about. And it's actually about the bodhisattva path. Okay, and a bodhisattva is kind of like a Buddha in training. Okay, so sometimes we hear bodhisattva. What is it? That's one really important understanding of bodhisattva. Sattva is being, bodhi is awakening. It's the same root as in Buddha, right? So a bodhisattva is someone who wants to be a Buddha, and so they're a Buddha in training. Okay, and we can think of some bodhisattva examples. You might have heard of Kannon is the Japanese name for Avalokiteshvara. Kannon is really cool because Kannon takes on all kinds of different forms, sometimes male, sometimes female, sometimes gender non-determinate, right? And sometimes even has 1,000 arms and 11 heads. So there's some really cool Kannon images. Maitreya is another bodhisattva. Maitreya is the next Buddha for our world in about 7 billion years. Shakyamuni is the Buddha for our world now, but the next Buddha is Maitreya, who's currently a bodhisattva, but is gonna become Buddha. Now maybe the most important bodhisattva for us is Dharmakara Bodhisattva. Have you ever heard of Dharmakara Bodhisattva? Hozo Bosatsu, okay? Dharmakara Bodhisattva became Amida Buddha. So Dharmakara Bodhisattva is Amida Buddha while they were training, while they were practicing, while they were making vows. That's Dharmakara Bodhisattva. So here's our Amida for the people online, but you can look with your own eyes at our own image, right? So that's Amida Buddha, but before they became Amida Buddha, they were Dharmakara Bodhisattva. So, paramita, it means perfection. It means perfection. So the bodhisattva path is perfecting the paramitas, okay? Perfecting the giving, so perfect giving. What would that be like? Okay? One way to think of it is selfless giving. A lot of times when I give something, I'm kind of like waiting for thank you, right? You give it and they don't say thank you. You're like, aw, I was waiting for the thank you. But that's not selfless giving. That means I'm thinking more about myself than the person who I gave it to. Right? So perfecting giving is really hard. Perfecting discipline. Actually, for Dharmakara Bodhisattva, it probably meant being a monk. Patience. Infinite effort, perfect meditation and wisdom. And so this is really, really, really hard to really do that. And yet, we can think about it. Now, we chanted Sanbutsuge today, right? And we don't chant it that often, although we chant it more, I think, than we used to. And one part in there, Fuse, Jo, I, Kainin, Shojun, Yose, Sammai, Chie, Ijo. Do you remember that part? Me either. I got past it and then I was like, oh, so I wasn't paying attention when this part came. Fuse is giving. Nin is the patience. Shojin is the effort. Sammai is the meditation. Chie is the wisdom. So actually what we chanted had the paramitas in it. So we actually chanted them while we were chanting. We didn't even know it. And fortunately, Gary Groundhog was here to help us remember, right? Gary delivers pizza every Monday and Wednesday. We don't have to perfect the 6 paramitas. Our practice is actually saying Nembutsu, saying Namo Amida Butsu. So we don't have to perfect the paramitas, but just try, right? We still want to try. I can think about Yamaoka sensei's voice, right? He was my teacher for a long time, so I can hear his voice in my head saying, just try, right? And so even if we can't do it perfectly, we can still, those paramitas, I think, are important Buddhist values for us, okay? Thank you very much for your patience. Thank you very much, Gary T. Groundhog, for delivering my pizza. And why don't we conclude the Dharma message with Gassho and recite the Nembutsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda.
Thank you, Reverend Bridge, for your Dharma talk. Next, we will have announcements.
Is there a bird or a mouse in here?
Someone's squeaky chair. I don't know. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the Buddhist Church of Oakland. My name is Robert, and it's my weekly duty to keep you guys informed and with the announcements, not only for folks that are here at the church or for those watching online. And actually, speaking of watching online, we actually have a visitor that watches us online every week from his home in Auburn, Washington State, up at the White River Buddhist Temple. And his name is Dave Weibel. Dave, are you here? Stand up and say hi. Thank you very much for coming. He came all the way from Washington. And actually, he was actually here because he's a minister assistant at the White River Buddhist Temple. And so he was here for training. Everyone came in, I guess, on Thursday and started training, and then they finished yesterday afternoon, Saturday afternoon. So Dave extended his trip and wanted to come and visit us here in Oakland because he's only seen it through his computer monitor or TV screen. So it's really nice to have you here, Dave. I hope you enjoyed the training, and I hope you enjoy being here, and I hope you get to see and meet everyone here at the Buddhist Church of Oakland. So thank you very much for coming. Are there any other guests or visitors here today? No? Okay. Oh, yes, go ahead.
Welcome back.
Oh, thank you very much for coming. Welcome back. Okay, let's see. Let me run through these. First, I want to thank Reverend Harry Gyokyo Bridge, our resident minister, for his Dharma talk and officiating today's service. Reverend Michael Endo for assisting in today's service. Steve Tadasaki for providing music on the organ. Our host number 2 group providing hospitality for those of us here at the church today, and actually they'll be providing light refreshments after the Dharma school classes and Dharma chat today. So thank you very much to the host group. And our Zoom crew, who is downstairs in our studios down in the office, providing the online presentation and YouTube broadcast today. So taking a look at what's next, our next service will be next Sunday. Sunday, March 23rd at 10 a.m. It's a Dharma family service, but it's online only. So nobody will physically be here because next Sunday is the Oakland Running Festival. And it's usually in this vicinity around Laney College and Chinatown and downtown Oakland. And there are street closures and detours and things like that. And it's just not worth having something here where it's just going to be mass confusion, plus the fact that people be running on the street. So we basically cancel the physical service here every year for the Oakland Running Festival, but we have it online, so you can watch the service online. Okay? So that'll be next Sunday. The following Sunday, actually, our next Dharma chat will be happening today, just in a few minutes following this service. So after service, please go out the exit doors and turn left into the small chapel, and you're welcome to stay for Dharma chat with Reverend Bridge. And then our next study class, we had a study class yesterday here, and there were 8 of us present, and it was a really, really nice discussion about the inexhaustible Namo Amida Butsu. It was just a terrific talk. So I want to thank Reverend Bridge for conducting our study class yesterday, and we'll have our next one on Saturday, April 12th from 1 to 3 p.m. And the topic hasn't been determined yet, but once it does, we usually upload it on the website so you can take a look at it in advance. And usually there's some text. So thank you very much for that. And like I said, our Buddhist education is back. Our study class again is Saturday, April 12th, and our Dharma chat today at 10:45. Our next special service will be on Sunday, April 6th, which is Hanamatsuri, probably one of our biggest services that we have during the course of the year. We'll have our Hanamido up with the baby Buddha statue where you could pour tea over the baby Buddha. And that'll be happening at 9:30. And our guest speaker will be none other than Reverend Michael Endo, who's sitting behind the monitor here. But he'll be our guest speaker for Hanamatsuri on Sunday, April 6th. Something I've been announcing the last couple of weeks is a special screening of Kintsu Kuroi. This was a movie about the internment. Actually, it was filmed in San Francisco Samvidak, the Buddhist Church of San Francisco, actually. And it's about the internment, and it's a very good film, very interesting. It was well done, well received. It was played twice last year, and it's going to be played next Saturday, March 22nd, at the Oakland Museum, just up the street from 1 to 5 p.m. and proceeds will support the pre-K through 12 Asian American Summer Institute of the East Bay. So you're welcome to attend. If you want tickets, click the QR code, and there's actually information on our website that'll take you to the website to purchase tickets. Our annual Pets Memorial Service will be on Sunday, April 13th. If you want to fill out a form to recognize your pet that's passed away, the form is in the March Bushin, and go ahead and submit it to the BCO office by Sunday, March 30th, so that we can get the cards and the programs ready. Speaking of the Buddhist Church of San Francisco, we're going to take a trip to the stupa, which is where the Buddha's relics are held on the rooftop, and that's actually a picture of the stupa on the roof. So it's Sunday, April 27th, and this is being made possible by generous donation by the Nakashima Masayama Fund from the Buddhist Church of Oakland. So everything will be paid for, the bus ride, and as well as a lunch that we'll host back here at the church afterwards. So you're welcome to sign up. We had some people sign up on the website yesterday. The sign-ups have been going since the first of the month. So please sign up, because we need to confirm the bus and the lunch and things like that in due time. So please try to sign up as soon as you can if you can go. And if you have any questions about it, please don't hesitate to ask me. Center for Buddhist Education, the BCA, will present Yoga and Three Treasures. It'll be Friday, May 23rd through the Sunday, May 25th. That's Memorial Day weekend at the Jodo Shinshu Center in Berkeley. And it'll be hosted by a bunch of people, including the Bishop, Reverend Marvin Harada, and Reverend Jerry Hirano of the CBE. Bob Matsueda was the yoga teacher. And Norma Hoshide, one of our own members, who's here today actually, will be presenting as well. So that'll be Memorial Day weekend, Friday, May 23rd through Sunday, May 25th, and you can sign up on the BCA website or click on the QR code. Our 200 Plus Club tickets, our monthly raffle with big cash prizes. Tickets are available. Make sure you're buying the yellow ticket. Proceeds will, we'll support the HVAC and the Hondo and related costs. So that's those tickets are on sale by board members or in the church office. Okay. And that's all I have to present today. Thank you very much. I appreciate your patience and your attention. And we hope that you'll stay for Dharma Chat for the adults, Dharma School for the children, and then we'll have like a little snack or mini lunch provided by our host group. Okay? So thank you very much, and I'll send it back to Hondo.
Great. Thank you, Robert. And thank you for all your work and effort you put into keeping us in the loop. It's greatly appreciated. Let's see, where am I here? Oh, yes. As Robert mentioned, following the service, adults are welcome to go to the small chapel for a Higan Dharma Chat. Also, Dharma School students will be dismissed to their classes in the Issei Kaikon, excuse me. But before we leave, let's sing the Gatha Farewell, composed by Kimi Hisasune and Jane Imamura. I didn't write the page number. 45,
Page 45.
Thank you. In this small purple book. 45, small purple book. Thank you.
Dharma school is over for another day. Let us gather round the shrine, bow our heads and say, for your Buddha's love will keep us safe till our work is done. So we'll meet again next week. Won't you take good care? Let us try to do what's right, always kind and fair. We shall spread the happy Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida.
Okay, this will conclude our service for today. Thank you everyone online for watching. As we mentioned, Dharma School students, please go downstairs to the social hall and wait for your teacher. And adults, please go to the small chapel for Higan Dharma chat. And if you haven't yet, you may come up to do Oshoko. And thank you again, everyone.